stream kind of out of the way today. Got some stuff to do tonight, and I kind of figured also, you know, I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop as far as when we're streaming and stuff like that, but I don't think we're going to have a set like 7 o'clock every day. Like, kind of limits, I think that kind of puts a limit on how often I can stream, how long, when. So it's going to be kind of more so random. It might still be 7. It probably definitely will be 7 some nights, but yeah, this will just give us the freedom, the flexibility to play as much as we want, stream as much as we want, whatever. So, taking on Georgia, looking to bounce back from a series sweep. I did not think I'd get swept in this game, but there you go. So, this is not an easy game. I will really start questioning my ability, though, if I lose this game tonight. Or lose this game. Or lose this series, really. Here it is. Got Brandon Jordan on the bump. You'll see I changed up the lineup. So I actually threw Eister in the 3-hole, moved Malone down to the 8-hole. Yeah, so he's not hitting, so. Dude, look at Hancock. 3-0, 31 strikeouts with a 1.13 ERA.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Bulldogs
like I said, if I drop
and the
this one,
GAMECOCKS.
Really
it's baseball, it's the show, and
no
it comes your way next.
Keep saying tonight. No music for this one. I think we're defeated since the music came, so I'm cutting.
Brennan Jordan will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. The whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run.
What are you doing?
Oh, and he misses it. And this one will bounce into the wall.
What is he doing?
Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. And he is in there.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Chauncey Rogers stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Like, is this a joke?
Behind 0-2 now.
What has happened?
Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Unbelievable.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Ramon Jernigan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To short, scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
What's up with the logo on the field?
Into the box now, Noah Myers. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Low with the fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
He got a close ball. It's like shading me up the middle.
Now batting, Jeff Heinrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Coming to the plate now, number 12. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his gloves. And they will still manage to get him at first.
Gosh.
Now to the plate, Cade Fowler. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
This is MLB The Show 20.
Popped him up. Clark has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Garrett Blocker. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Patrick Sullivan. First pitch of the at-bat.
That pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning.
Wake the bats up, man. We scored 15
Leading
runs
off the inning, Wes Clark,
games.
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wes Clark becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Campbell stands at first with 1 out.
It's gonna be.
That misses. 2-0.
It's something good they did.
A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second.
Are
it's
you
a double
kidding
play,
me?
and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Bulldogs on top 2-0.
He caught it and tagged him in one fluid motion.
Digging in now, Buddy Floyd. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Campbell has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Now at the plate, Ben Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Line toward the alley in left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Did not need to have him on base, bro.
Ready for another chance? Cam Shepard. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Man, let's give Brandon some help. Give Brandon some help, man.
So stepping in, Brady Allen looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Out in front of it, strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
No single.
Into the box now, number 6. And he hits it hard to the right side.
A seeing eye
Gets
signal.
through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than
Need a big
second
hit.
as
Something
there
to
are
gap.
2
Something
aboard
better than
now.
that.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Seared down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Outside.
Let's go, Noah. Come on, baby. Something good to
Runners
hit.
are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
Lay on that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. One-run score. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Good job. Attaboy.
Even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Here we go. Got the bats rolling again.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner is in from second.
Attaboy! Keep it going. Let's go.
Every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Right here.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
So slow. That boy Noah, but he just missed it.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
So early on the fastball. Why? I don't know why I'm so early.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Men on third with 2 down.
Getting happy with it again. Getting happy with the bat.
And another foul ball. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Messed that up. Come on, Beeb.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Scored more runs in that inning than we did in 3 games against Mississippi State. So, I'll take it.
Striding in once again, Chauncey Rogers. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. To first. Fields it cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Turner Bradley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Bradley.
The windup and the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now at the plate, Ramon Jernigan. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Very, very nice.
Coming to the plate now, Brady Allen. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Man, I get frustrated. God, get frustrated with myself.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Okay, makes a lot of sense.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Hit on two.
And a
Hit on
reach
two.
to his backhand.
Hit on two, Brady. Let's go.
And the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey.
He'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Popped him up. Floyd waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That should be like your pitch.
In now, number 6. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, got to believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 2-1. Popped high in the air. Fowler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Not going to be very fucking
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Noah Myers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Let's go.
He's set, and the pitch. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Cade Fowler. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Nope.
Now a curveball misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now the payoff pitch home. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
blocker is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To hell with Georgia indeed, my friend.
Standing in now, Ben Anderson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah,
this is popped up. Number 6 is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Oh, boy.
Stepping up now, Jeff Heinrich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jeff Heinrich.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's the first out. Stepping into the box, number 12. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Gosh.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
95.
1 out, nobody on.
93.
Popped him up. Sullivan takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Wes Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the stretch.
Splitter's like his equalizer, man.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
just unreal.
standing in. Cam Shepard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate now, Chauncey Rogers. Ball 1. No hits to this point. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if he can get them strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. To second for one. And to first, and they get them both.
That would Gilreath. You do a job.
Settling in now, Turner Bradley. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Reined
in.
Nice.
Good job,
He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Good job, Gilly.
Connor Tatum enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Hit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Fouled off. Tatum, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. 0-2, here it is. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, one there. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Brennan Malone. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ramon Jernigan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
We're right back in this thing.
Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Way to hold him to one. Attaboy, way to cut that off. Good job.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Ready once again, Garrett Blocker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out.
Let's go, baby.
Good throw.
Good job.
Unnecessary
slide stepper.
Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Attaboy, John. And a baby John.
Stepping in, number 6. He singled in 2 trips to the plate.
Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Come on, Georgie.
First offering on its way.
We need more runs, boys. Hey, get us a couple, huh?
Now the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
George has just got the worst case in WTP.
Anderson,
I don't think he'll
there, and he has
he
it
hit
for
a
the
home
first
run?
out.
I don't think he will if he hasn't. I do not think he'll hit a home run.
At the plate, no
Dude,
other.
it's just
Myers. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball well outside. Popped him up. Blocker has a play. 2
should
down.
Never happen. That should never happen, Noah. Should never happen.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Jeff Heinrich. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning.
He did not. He like jumped.
Now at the plate, Patrick
didn't
Sullivan.
dive.
He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Strikes 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
He's got it.
Boy, good job.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 1.
Now in the box, Buddy Floyd. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Graham Lossow gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's nasty.
And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
How does he even get a bat on that?
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Come on,
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Come on, Lawson, let's go.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Ben Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Cam Shepard, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
Very nice, Graham.
Heinrich
Good job.
put this one away, and the side is retired.
Come on, offense.
Striding into the box, number 12.
Outside
he flew
of
out
one.
in his last at-bat.
Outside of 1 inning.
First pitch of the
5 innings,
at-bat.
we've done nothing.
Skied into straightaway right.
Taking swings like that and pitches.
Rogers is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first base.
Stepping into the box, Wes Clark. A bouncer up the middle.
Wes Clark
and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
I think he's had 3 singles, and they've all been like.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So now to the plate, Noah
God,
Campbell.
just sit back.
Chopper foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this
That
point in the
ball's
ballgame.
begging to be hit. Begging.
Off the plate, 1 ball,
Hit
1
me,
strike.
hit me.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat. You just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1 and 2 now.
Come on, find a gap. Let's go. More discipline.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I don't think he's thrown me a strike.
Runners
It's
on
only
first with 1 down. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Really?
Now batting, catcher, Dallas Beaver.
Digging in and looking for more, Dallas Beaver.
Go Beef. I'd love to see Dallas Beaver.
First delivery to him on the way.
That was the pitch, too. That was the pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. High chopper towards first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
I mean, I thought I timed that up.
Striding in to start the 9th,
Oh, Danny,
Chauncey
win us a ball game. Let's go.
and they'll need him to get something
win us
going
a
here.
damn ball game,
Daniel
Danny
Lloyd takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in on the first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Digging in, Turner Bradley. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
No strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the first, and they're an out away. 2 down here in the 9th. So digging in now, Ramon Jernigan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Cade Fowler. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Gamecocks will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Gamecocks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brennan Jordan takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Daniel Lloyd earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Honestly,
For
I
Mark
think it
DeRosa,
might be
Dan
Gilbert.
Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I mean, 11 hits, but just not getting that. We're not getting that big knock, that home run knock.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error.
I mean, Wes Clark with 3 knocks. Heinrich had 2 ribbies off 1 swing.
For the visitors, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
I mean, that's the thing. Everybody in the lineup had a hit.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Everyone had a hit. My first
for joining us
5 guys in my lineup hitting
we
over
remind you to
300.
please drive home safely.
My 9 guys hitting 279. Brady's hitting 277. And leave him alone at a hit. fantastic. 2 1/3 scoreless. I mean, the bullpen literally threw 4 scoreless innings. I'm telling you, man, my team is pretty much, if we get to the pen with a lead, especially our 7, 8, 9 guys, there's a pretty good chance we're going to hold on to it. Good shit. I'll take that, man. After them last 3, I will run away with that W. I will run away with that W. God, I hate doing this. I have to do it so I can make sure all the rosters are right for the teams. But God, this is annoying. Like after every single game. Carey against C.J. Smith.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Gamecocks got 11 hits overall as they took down the Bulldogs 5-3. The Tigers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the best of the Buccaneers 2-1. The Hurricanes got 12 hits in this one as they stomped the Gators 10-1.
Dude, we're
the Rebels totaled 11 hits as they beat the Colts 7-6. The Longhorns got the best of the Hillbillies 4-3. The Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the Razorbacks 7-6. The Seminoles racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Bulldogs 5-2.
We have the second
The Crimson
best record
Tide
in the
set
American
3
League.
balls into the seats as they crushed the Tigers
Look at
11-3.
Good God.
The Owls were winners over the Owls 5-3. The Bears knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Raiders 12-7. The Horned Frogs swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they were winners over the Phillies 11-7. The Wolverines smacked 15 team hits as they pummeled the Aggies 12-3. The Sun Devils allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Rockies 1-0. The Bruins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the Sooners.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. We
1-0.
will do it again tomorrow.
The Trojans
or
hit
not
3
tomorrow,
long
Monday
balls
probably.
as they
Maybe
beat
tomorrow.
the Beavers
I'm going to kind of start
8-5.
going live randomly.
As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. Glad to get the W. Like I said, we needed to get off the schneid, and we did. So glad to get the W, and we'll do it again tomorrow. So talk soon.